Hello Leo, welcome to your mid-October through early November reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Leo, let's take a look at your oracles. I get a lot of rumblings, stirrings. It's life force energy. Funnily enough, what I'm getting around you, Leo, with this third chakra being blocked at the present time, is that this life force energy around you is either blocked or it's somehow stilled. But with shock of the new, as your overall energy here, I do get there is this rumbling, this stirring, this life force is starting to come up. There is a feeling here of excitement. I also get a bit of discomfort as well. If you haven't yet sensed these inner stirrings, they are happening all the same. So be on the lookout for some kind of shift here. Something new, shocking perhaps, unconventional, strange, disturbing, something like that. But I do feel that at the present time this life force energy around you is blocked, so you may feel somewhat of a low energy or a low vitality. Now Leo, as your overall energy, we have the card of the horse. Now the horse speaks of freedom. The horse is a feeling of trusting in yourself, because listening to people who may have other agendas is not the way to make good, clear decisions. It's also about individuation from our parents especially. It being a natural process, although it is often fraught with difficulty on both sides. So your true power here, Leo, resides in your ability to know you have a choice and it is yours to make, and you don't have to listen to perhaps conventional voices or voices of parents or authority figures, something like that. So let's have a look and see where this goes for you, Leo. I'll be using the Universal Weight deck for you. I want to cut these cards and we'll focus in on the energy of the person that you are dealing with, what they bring to the table when it comes to you, Leo, their flaw, how they feel about you, Leo, how you feel about them, the strengths, what's working for the relationship, the weaknesses, what's working against it, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock to that, and the outcome. So Leo, let's take a look here. And remember, this can be vice versa, or if you're not dealing with anyone here in particular, this may resonate as yourself. Let's take a look. We've got the Two of Wands in reverse. So it's about decisions, Leo, choices. And it tells me here with the spirit of the horse that you are free to go through this doorway however you choose. So there may be, it could be parents or someone around you here who is putting in their 2 cents. So there is an inability to make a decision right now. A lot of, could be fear, conditioning. Let's take a look and see what they bring to the table when it comes to you. We've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. So the release of something which has become a struggle, a burden. So it is about freedom. Freedom from something that you found it hard to maintain. It could be a relationship, it could even be about career, a job. As the floor here we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so it's in relation to the past. There is a feeling around regret. I'm picking it up as regret. Regretting decisions, regretting choices, and alleviating the burden, alleviating the stress around something that you've been carrying around about making a decision here, Leo. I get it, it may have been a choice you've made in the past as well. Something that you have thought better of, or it has not not worked out to your advantage. Perhaps you took someone's advice in the past. Let's see how this person is viewing you, Leo. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, it speaks of a lack of independence. A lack of independence. I'm getting an energy around this, Leo, of, I feel that there is something here. I'm picking it up as either a parent, it may be a mother, someone here who is not, it's very much a feeling of someone who doesn't like their child to have to rely on others more than them. That's what I'm getting around this, Leo. Yeah, I don't think that this person wants you to have anyone else around you. It's like someone who they think is going to take their place, a usurper, that kind of feeling. Now, how you are viewing them, we've got the 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So you tend to do what this person says. You tend to think, okay, well, if they don't approve, if they're not on board with this, if they're not telling me I'm doing good, then I'm not going to do it. So that's the thing. I think for a long time, Leo, you've just followed. You've followed a parent, or you followed someone who is a mentor. More of I get an energy around this of not wanting to let them down. You know, you have to be seen as someone who's doing good, doing the right thing. The Strength here, yeah, Death in reverse. The Strength with this is not making any changes in your life. Staying the course, staying put, status quo. The weakness is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is about family. Leo, I picked it up right from the beginning that this is about long-time family legacy and your part in it. I pick it up as a mother, but it could be a father as well, but that's the energy that I'm picking up here. And the problem is that this is a long-standing family tradition of you needing to be the person that they want you to be. And they may even be the type of people who could, if they don't like what you're doing, decide that they will not, they could be like cutting out of the will, or cutting out of some kind of family legacy, inheritance. Yeah, that's for some of you, or just withdrawing support in general. Let's see. Potential here, we have the Hanged Man. So things seem to be at a bit of a standstill at the moment. We also have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So again, it's an idea you have, but you've had to put it on the back burner, I think, because family are not on board. Yeah. They want things to remain the same. They're not seeing it the way that you see it. So I get block. For you, it's quite frustrating because you may have expected them to want to champion you, to be on board, to want your happiness. But I actually feel that these are people who, can I say this? I think I get a very selfish kind of energy around them. These are people, this is your family. I mean, Leo, these should be people who are on board with what you want. But no, I get them saying no, frustrating you. The outcome is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel this is a mother. It's a mother. They could be an earth sign, but they don't have to be. I'm picking up mainly that as a nurturing, a caregiver, someone who is withdrawing their support from you, Leo. Okay, well, let's have a look at this. I'm going to take a look at the dual reading. For you, I'll be using the Golden Wheel Tarot. For the person that you're dealing with, I'll be using the Rider-Waite deck. Choices, but the choices is yours alone. It may be even a revelation here of going against family. This is maybe something that you normally wouldn't do. You've normally gone along, tried to please the family in every way that you can, but Leo, this is new for you, I feel. Let's get some more, do a few more shuffles here. The energy of Leo towards this person. You know, I get a feeling that you're... I get this feeling around you, Leo, as I'm going to do this and I don't care if my family doesn't like it. Let's see. I'm going to start with past energy, where you currently stand, where you hope to stand with this in the future. We'll take a look and see how you're viewing this person. Doubts and fears. What is your challenge? And one card for the outcome. We'll move these over a bit. There we go. And we'll take a look at the other person. Could even be, there may be mother and father here. I've got the Emperor at the bottom of this deck. Certainly someone in a position of authority. These are people who rule. They're very used to getting their own way, is what I'm picking up from Spirit. Very independent types as well. These are people who are... These are the type of people I feel who look at appearances, is what I'm getting from Spirit with that Nine of Pentacles. It's about appearances. And I think that whatever you're wanting to do here, Leo, it goes against what they consider to be acceptable for the family. Okay. Let's take a look. Past energy of this person, where they currently stand, hopes for the future, how they're viewing you, Leo. Let's take a look at their doubts and fears, what their challenge is, and one card for the outcome. Remember, either side can resonate, so whatever side resonates with you, Leo, that's your message. Let's get a look at the past energy. Yeah, we've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're wanting freedom from this family, from family tradition. For a long time, Leo, you've been kind of towing the line, doing as expected. This is a family here who are, well, I get they are the type of family who very, very traditional, not used to being, well, not being used to having anyone go against what they say. They're very used to people doing whatever they want. These are people that have been together for a very long time. So if we have a mother and father here, they're a traditional type of marriage. It's probably their only marriage they've ever been in. So they have difficulty. They're very restricted. Their thinking is very restricted. They have difficulty thinking outside of the box. They are very rigid in their viewpoints, and that's what you're up against. Freedom from a restrictive family viewpoint. Okay. Where you currently stand, we've got the Seven of Wands and the Fool in reverse. Yeah, up against all kinds of opposition here. Leo, they're holding you back, saying no, don't do this. You have to do it a certain way. You have to follow what we say, you have to follow tradition, follow the family, and this is crazy. So they're looking at you like you are foolish, doing something that you shouldn't, and this is giving you doubts. Perhaps you are even doubting that you can oppose this family, where you hope to stand with this in the future. We've got the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords. So yeah, going against tradition and traditional family values, Leo. Very, very rigid thoughts. These are people who have a viewpoint. They're probably getting along in years. And so it's causing you a lot of stress. How am I going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to upset the family? Okay. Right. Let's see how you're viewing them. Got the Five of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. Leo, that's you. You're losing confidence in your ability to make peace, to do what you want to do in a peaceful way. So you're a bit concerned here that this is going to turn into like an all-out war or a battle. It's sad, isn't it? You know, I do get why this family is this way. I have no idea. You know, I just get rigid thinking that they can't think of anything other than how things have been for them up to this point. So they have these high expectations of you, Leo, and so it's I get this as you losing your confidence in your ability to go through this. You know, you really don't want to have to fight with these people. You know, you probably love them. I mean, they're your family. Your doubts and fears, you've got again the King of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So yeah, I mean, you doubt whether you can just go ahead and do this regardless of the family, because you do care. You do care. You'd rather not have to go off and do something here without letting them know, but that's kind of the thing. I think you're fearing that you might have to go off and do this and then just deal with the aftermath. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. I get doubting your ability here. It's really holding you back. The wand energy, you know, this life force energy of yours, Leo, is blocked. It indicates a low ebb in your energy, a lack of purpose, feeling very fragmented, unable to rein in your scattered focus. So here it's about becoming more centered and single-minded, choosing to bring a greater sense of enthusiasm, and helping you harness your power to get this dynamic center of life force expression back up and running, to direct this life force energy, bringing an attitude of enthusiasm to your goal and to your daily life. So having this thing around, it's really kind of given you a lack of motivation and energy in general. So it's affecting your whole life here, work, everything. You find it difficult to get the energy or the passion, or bring up the passion required to go about your day. Now the challenge for you, we have the Emperor in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I mean, it's power, isn't it? It's people abusing their power. Father figure, mother figure as well. I've got family. People who are in an authority position around you. And there's an energy of feeling defeated. I don't think that you want to give up, but you're fearing that you may have to just walk away and say, okay, well, I'm not going to win that battle, so I'll just have to kind of slink away here. But that's the problem. You shouldn't have to. If this is something that you are doing here for your ultimate happiness, doing the best thing for yourself and for those around you, I don't think this has anything to do with your parents per se. I think that they have their own life, and this is not something that is necessarily involving them. So why, ultimately this is your choice, and when it comes to making a decision, you have to really base it on you being honest with yourself, being authentic to yourself, and not people pleasing, not doing something just because you don't want to be seen as someone who's letting your parents down or letting these authority figures down around you. Leo, the outcome for you have the Seven of Cups, and you also have the Queen of Swords in reverse. I picked that up as a mother. I do get them. They may have, they're either an air sign or a earth sign. They may have a combination of the two. And this is someone who is, I do get that they can be quite distant, a distant kind of person. This is someone who rules with an iron fist. I get you looking at your various options here and how to best deal with this person. I get that they're kind of like a thorn in your side, and they've ruled against you. They've judged you in some way, being very harsh, very critical of your choices. And I get, Leo, for you, how to best deal with this individual. I think you're thinking about, well, I really want to be able to keep this person in your life, but maybe I'll have to go my separate ways, or just try to sacrifice this person's energy for a little while until they come to their senses, or until they start thinking more clearly. This is someone who is coming from a place of, I get very harsh energy around them, very stern. It's like a judge, but it's a judge who rules for their own good rather than for the good of everyone around them. It's very kind of selfish energy that I pick up when that person makes decisions. So, Leo, that's what you're dealing with. Being frustrated by people around you, either a mother or both a mother and a father, and wondering, what on earth do I do? Because I get that this shock of the new here, Leo, is this realization that, well, hang on a minute. I've always done it this way. I've always tried to appease my family, but maybe I'm not going to do that anymore. That's new thought for you, and it can be quite shocking or disturbing. Certainly shocking and disturbing for people around you, because they are not used to you being this way. They're used to you towing the line, falling in line with family wishes, Leo. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. I hope that you join me there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be the first link in the box below. That will take you directly to the Vimeo channel, and there you'll be able to view the extended portion. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading. I'll be clarifying everything here on the table, going even more in depth, and also looking at some oracles as well to see if we can pull up some advice for how to take this forward into the future. I do wish you the best. If you would prefer a personal reading, you can email me gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the descriptions box below. Please take care, Leo, and have a happy and safe Halloween. I will see you in part 2, or I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.